Now on 4 News Now at 6, it's parking pandemonium in downtown Spokane. We're live with the events causing those parking issues.
A heat advisory is currently in effect across our region. I'll let you know when things are expected to cool down in your First Alert forecast.
You deserve to rot in the darkest spot now.
A mother once again faces her son's killer during the resentencing of Freeman High School shooter Caleb Sharp. Her message to the shooter's parents almost 7 years after her son's death. You're watching 4 News Now at 6. Well, here's a live look at One Spokane Stadium, where Cheney is taking on Lewis and Clark right now in the first Greater Spokane League game of the season. Then at 8, it'll be Shadle Park squaring off against Ferris.
And if you have plans later on tonight in downtown Spokane, parking is going to be hard to come by, not just because of those football games. Right across the street at the arena, legendary British rock band Def Leppard will be performing tonight. And right down the road, Matt Nathanson is having a concert at the Pavilion. Alexandra Cohen-Yards is live near the arena as fans are still trying to find places to park.
Yes, Kirsten, it is indeed a busy night here in Spokane. And just in the few moments I've been standing here, I've seen people in cowboy hats, cowboy boots, rock and roll t-shirts, and football jerseys to come out and support their high school teams just as the season is kicking off. Now, with all of these events happening in such close proximity to each other, it's inevitable that we are going to have quite a bit more traffic and some parking issues. Now, as you can see from this video, the parking lot outside of the One Spokane Stadium ahead of the Cheney versus Lewis and Clark football game was packed earlier today when the game kicked off around 5 p.m. And it's just in time as Friday Night Lights is kicking off, and there's a lot of excited parents and students here to come and enjoy all the fun. But remember, if you are a Spokane Public Schools parent, you can get a parking pass and you can get to park in parking lot C. Now, the city says that drivers should try to avoid the Washington-Stevens corridor, which is currently under construction, and instead use the Division Street, Monroe Street, and Maple Ash Street to access the venues for tonight's events. The city also encourages people to carpool if they can and use public transportation when possible. Reporting live in downtown Spokane, back to you.
You just have to hope there's a spot available in that lot C. Well,
yeah.
You may want to take extra care to stay cool and hydrated, as it's going to be hot this weekend.
Yeah, heat advisory is going through tomorrow. Allison Martinez is in for Chris Crocker tonight with your First Alert forecast. 92 right now, Allison.
It is hot out there. This is a live look over the Veterans Memorial Arena. We can see the line of traffic, the packed parking lots, maybe even Alexandra down there. 92 degrees right now, and we've got some more hot days in store. 4 things to know about your weather for today. We have record heat tonight through Sunday. We have a heat advisory that's currently in place, and we'll be seeing more smoke and haze over the next couple of days. But we could catch a break with the possibility of rain. That comes into our forecast midweek next week. We're looking at Wednesday. For our current temperatures, we are right around 90 degrees. It's a hot one for anyone who's out there at any of those events, maybe checking out the fair. It's 92 degrees in Spokane, 90 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 82 degrees at Lookout Pass, 91 over in Pullman, and 97 degrees in Ritzville. Now, it is a football Friday night. Many of us are so excited to head out there, and these are the temperatures you can expect if you're cheering on your team. We've got 89 degrees at 7 p.m., 77 degrees by 9 p.m., and 72 by 11 p.m. So definitely seeing some more comfortable temperatures for those 8 o'clock games tonight. For tomorrow or overnight, we have some cooler temperatures to hopefully give you a little bit of a break as you start your day tomorrow. 60 degrees is our overnight low in Spokane, and same for Coeur d'Alene. We're looking at 49 degrees in Sandpoint, 52 in St. Mary's, and 58 degrees in Pullman. Here's your day planner for tomorrow. You can see we have the potential to break some records. 96 is what we're looking at for our afternoon high, and we've got hazy conditions to start out our day and plenty of sunshine.
All right, thank you, Allison. And since we're going to be in the upper 90s for at least 2 days, the city of Spokane has places for you to go to escape all that heat. You can head to the 6 public library branches to hang out in air conditioning through the hottest times of the day.
Sam lost his life to the soulless man that sits in this courtroom.
Victims' families had to relive a traumatic experience today as the Freeman High School shooter was resentenced to 25 years to life in prison.
Yeah, Caleb Sharp was 15 years old when he brought a gun to school and opened fire, killing one classmate and injuring 3 others. Marissa Rio was in the courtroom today and joins us now in studio.
Derek, Kirsten, it was an emotional day in court. Sam Strahan was the boy Caleb Sharp shot and killed in 2017. Today we heard from Sharp and Sam Strahan's mom.
This nightmare will never be over.
A nightmare Amy Strahan has already had to live. Caleb Sharp remained still as his victim's mom spoke in front of a packed courtroom.
Thank goodness it was just the one, right? The one you took? It was mine.
This isn't the first time she's gone down this road. Sharp was originally sentenced to 40 years to life in prison back in 2022, but there was a state statute at the time of the shooting that everyone missed. That led to the Washington Court of Appeals writing in April that the original sentence was unconstitutional due to the age Sharp was at the time the crime was committed. So again, Strahan found herself testifying on behalf of her son.
The legal system has chewed us up and spit us out. The 7th anniversary is in 1 week, and we're still sitting in a courtroom.
Caleb Sharp spoke and said while serving his time, he's gotten his associate's degree and now leads a Bible study.
But I hope this list of achievements can make it clear that I have forever rejected the ways I walked when I was younger, and I will never again walk in these evil ways.
Sharp was ultimately resentenced to 25 years to life in prison and was escorted out of the courtroom in handcuffs. This means that it will be up to a parole board when Caleb Sharp is released, but the minimum time he will serve is 25 years in prison. He can still serve a maximum of life in prison. In studio tonight, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Marissa. The Freeman School District released a statement following Sharp's resentencing, reading in part, "Every time this case is reopened or another school shooting takes place, it takes us back to a place of trauma, distress, and reliving this nightmare. We only hope this is the last time our families have to be in a courthouse regarding this situation."
In the University of Idaho student murders case, Brian Kohberger's attorneys want to see the death penalty taken off the table. He's accused of killing Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogen, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in late 2022. The defense argues the state has not made their case as to why Kohberger should be put to death if convicted. In a motion filed this week, the defense says the aggravating factors that make someone eligible for the death penalty are too vague, adding that the prosecutor is given too much power in the case since he's the only one who can decide if the death penalty should be considered. The judge will hear arguments on this part of the case in November. And if you want to read the specifics of the argument and see links to past coverage of this case, you'll find it in this story on KXLY.com.
Well, Nadia Cole, the woman accused of helping her fiancé kidnap his 2-year-old, pleaded not guilty today in federal court. According to court documents, Aaron Ong was supposed to meet with the child's mother for a custody exchange in June, but never showed up. Those documents also show instead Ong met up with Cole at a predetermined location. They are then said to have taken a car owned by Ong's father and driven that car to Mexico. They were found a month later and were sent back to the United States. Cole, along with Ong and his father, are all facing international kidnapping charges. Well, still ahead, a new program is being tested in Coeur d'Alene that could let you sip wine or beer while browsing the 5th Street Farmers Market. In about 20 minutes, hear the mixed reactions to allowing open containers on city streets.
And the Cougs are preparing for their biggest home game of the season against Texas Tech tomorrow. Why a win would go a long way to helping the Cougs secure a potential playoff spot. Next in sports.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Save your greed!
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for outdoor concert lovers. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Are you struggling to get through the day? Are you experiencing chronic pain, burning, numbness, and tingling in your hands or feet? Pay attention, because you are probably experiencing peripheral neuropathy. The most common symptoms are numbness, burning, muscle cramps, and problems with balance. Neuropathy is treatable, and our office can help. It's time to get real results. Pick up your phone and call us right now. If you're one of the first 25 callers, you'll receive a free nerve damage screening. This nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious nerve damage and if you're qualified for our cutting-edge treatment program to stop the nerve damage. Don't wait until it's too late and your symptoms get so bad that you lose your freedom and are restricted to a wheelchair, walker, or need amputation. Call now to be one of the first 25 callers to receive a free nerve damage screening. Hurry, call now to find out if you qualify for our free nerve damage screening and see how we can change your life. It's time to feel better. Call today.
The Labor Day savings have been extended. One more week at Walker's Furniture. Save like never before on all your favorite brands or enjoy 0% interest for 5 years and pay over time. Don't let these deals slip by. It's the final week at Walker's.
It's Coeur d'Alene Casino's Core Stars Entertainment Series.
I love you too.
Parmalee, one of country's most undeniable hit makers. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, September 12th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com to buy your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning. GMA Monday Morning is jam-packed with fun with Eugene and Dan Levy.
Good morning, America.
Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White live.
Good morning, America.
Venus Williams live. And Eli Manning bringing the Manningcast fun to GMA.
Well, this time tomorrow, Washington State will be gearing up to play Texas Tech in the marquee home game of the season for the Cougars. The Red Raiders are one of two power conference opponents the Cougs are playing this year.
Sports director Julian Minnesone's here. So, Julian, how are the Cougs handling the pressure?
You know, they're downplaying it, but don't get me wrong. This isn't just another game. Big-time opponent, prime time, national TV, a lot on the line for the Cougs. And given Washington State's conference situation, it's an uphill battle to qualify for a good bowl game or earn a playoff spot. So a win would be a shining star on WSU's resume and give them some confidence before the Apple Cup against those dreaded Washington Huskies next week. But first, they have to take care of the Red Raiders, who are looking to come to Pullman and spoil the party.
I believe at the end of the season, 12 games from now, Texas Tech's offense will be top 10 in the country. And the tailback's going to be the best all-time rusher in Texas Tech football history. And I don't know their history per se, but I would imagine that's pretty good. Obviously, Coach Arbuckle trained under their offensive coordinator. So, you know, they have our playbook. We have their playbook, right? Who's going to execute and who's going to play harder and go out there and win a big-time football game in a great environment.
Oh, man, it's going to be an awesome environment there at Martin Stadium. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock tomorrow in Pullman. The Cougs are also honoring the late, great Mike Leach this weekend, who coached at both WSU and Texas Tech. He's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So not only is it a big week for our local college teams, but high school, as we've been talking about, they're in action. The Spokane schools, they are on the field tonight, which means Friday Night Sports Extra Time later.
That's right. There is no shortage of great matchups tonight.
Our Sydney Berger is live now at the first ever 4 News Now Game of the Week in Sydney. Which two teams were picked for tonight's featured game?
Hey guys, I'm out at Ridgeline High School in Liberty Lake, which means Ridgeline and Gonzaga Prep are our two featured teams in the first ever 4 News Now Game of the Week, and rightfully so. These teams are historically good, coming off strong seasons, specifically Gonzaga Prep coming off a regular season 10-2 record, and that includes a win against the Ridgeline Falcons right here at Ridgeline. So we know Ridgeline is coming out wanting that revenge. Now, fans and viewers made sure I was standing right here for the Game of the Week, and it's very easy to do so. Every Monday before game day, we'll give out 3 choices for you to vote on our website or our social medias, and I'll show you how this week's results panned out. Ridgeline and Gonzaga took 41% of the vote. Shadle, Park, and Ferris took a close second and 36% of the vote, and University at Meade came in third place with 23% of the vote. But again, this is all a fan vote, so you have the chance to make sure your team is featured in the top spot of our Friday Night Sports Extra highlight show. I'm going to check back in with you guys closer to kickoff, and for now, I'll toss it back to you all over at the studio.
Julian, what's really cool is that this was kind of made up earlier this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't publicize it a ton, and there were like 250 votes on the website.
Yeah, and it just shows that, you know, the community comes together, especially for their local teams. They want to see their kids out there on the field, family members, and that's the whole goal, not only of Friday Night Sports Extra, but now getting involved on our social media pages and our website. Every single week we're going to try to do that and obviously be at those games and have it as the featured game, the lead game on Friday Night Sports Extra at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, pretty cool deal.
I think a lot more people are going to be tuning in to Friday Night Sports Extra. You know, it's my favorite time of the week. And Allison Martinez is in for Chris Crocker tonight with your First Alert forecast.
If you're heading out to any of those football games tonight, be warned, we've got some hot temperatures in store today and all throughout the weekend. We've got a heat advisory currently in place. I'll let you know when things could start to cool down coming up in your First Alert forecast.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Wonders of the World.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months no interest financing. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Take that up a little bit higher. You should feel that, like right back here.
Oh, yeah, I felt that.
Good. That is so much better than last week.
Thanks. I've been doing them every night while I'm watching TV.
Oh, what are you watching?
It's a mystery.
High-quality care that meets you where you are.
At America Northwest Plumbing, they do everything from service calls to bathroom remodels to new construction. They can take care of your plumbing solutions no matter what the need. They are dedicated, professional, and dependable. Call or click America Northwest Plumbing today, your one-stop plumbing shop.
Deodorant, but not as you know it. For thighs, folds, pits, and bits. 72-hour odor control, full of skin-loving ingredients. Plus, it's dermatologist and gynecologist approved. Introducing Whole Body Deodorant from Dove.
Frizz, dryness, breakage. New Dove 10-in-1 Serum Hair Mask with Peptide Complex. Fortifies hair bonds at a molecular level. Helps reverse 10 signs of damage in 1 minute. Keep living. We'll keep repairing.
Funny Girl is the theatrical event of the season. Entertainment Weekly raves. Funny Girl is a love letter to the big old-fashioned Broadway musical. Don't miss Funny Girl. Playing First Interstate Center for the Arts October 1st through the 6th. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
The Labor Day sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months no interest financing. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
This entire election season can feel overwhelming.
Trust 4 News Now to cut through the chaos and give you back control. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. 4 News Now, For the People coverage is focused on the local races and issues that impact you.
We'll get answers to your questions, fact-check politicians, and empower you with resources to make your vote count.
That's what we mean when we say expect more.
For the People coverage, now until Election Day on 4 News Now and KXLY.com.
Well, welcome back. The Spokane County Interstate Fair is back. The 10-day event features your usual favorite rides, games, and plenty of food. One of the new attractions this year is the Wheatland Bank Farm Animal Experience.
They've bought our official fair mascot, Bo the goat, along with Cedar from last year, our fun furry Highland cow, and they've brought a whole family of friends along with them.
Well, the fair is being held at the Spokane Fair and Expo Center and runs until the 15th, so you still have time to get out there. It was a hot day to start.
Oh, for sure. Now, some people are probably going to want some water handy if they're going to be doing just about anything outside this weekend because of that record-breaking heat.
For sure. Lots of water if you're heading to the fair, a lemonade, an ice cream, anything that you can do to keep yourself cool with these temperatures. You're going to want to go through all routes for sure. We have an excessive heat warning in place from today through Saturday. This heat advisory is in place for the entirety of our region here. It's everything that you see in orange. We're really expecting temperatures in the mid-90s, though some areas, including Lewiston or Moses Lake, could even be seeing temperatures around 100 degrees. So if you do not have access to air conditioning, definitely check out any of those cooling centers, which of course include all of our local libraries. Now, we've got some company for this heat that we have. Really all of the West Coast here into Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona. Arizona actually just broke a record for 100 days in a row of 100 degrees or more. So it's been a difficult summer over there, but all of us are really feeling the heat this weekend. Another thing you may notice if you head outside is we've got some hazy skies, and this is really only going to increase throughout the rest of the weekend. We're seeing some smoke being blown into our area from fires in Oregon and central Idaho, and because of this, our air quality is moderate right now. We have an exception down near Orofino that is more sensitive. So if you are in any of those sensitive groups, definitely take precautions. You might not want to open those windows up overnight tonight. For tonight, we have an overnight low of 60 degrees. It's going to be a mostly clear night. It's going to be a warm night, and we have calm winds. Tomorrow we'll hike up to 94 degrees for our high. We'll see more of that haze. We've got plenty of sunshine, and it's going to be a hot day. So any weekend plans you have, you're definitely going to want to be prepared here. And we've got calm winds tomorrow also. Around the inland northwest, here are the temperatures you can expect. We're at 94 degrees in Kellogg, 95 in Coeur d'Alene, a touch cooler up in Sandpoint. 89 is your high for tomorrow. Up in Colville, we're at 100 degrees, 99 in Ritzville, and 94 degrees in Spokane. Here's your planning forecast. The silver lining with all of this heat is that we've got a little bit of something for everyone over the next couple of days. Saturday and Sunday around 94 degrees, hazy skies. You'll get a little bit of relief with those overnight lows, so you could open up those windows if you're in the Spokane area or anywhere north where we have a little bit of better air quality. Monday will cool down to 88 degrees for our high, 80 degrees on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is where things really take a turn here. We're at 71 degrees. Now this is much more in line with our normal high for this time of year, and we even have the potential to see some rain there. Thursday 74 and Friday 75. Now, with all these hot temperatures, we have the potential to break some records here. These are our all-time highs for these next couple of days. And you can see some of these records haven't been broken since the 30s or 1944. So some really out of the ordinary hot temperatures here. We'll tell you more about when things could possibly cool down coming up here in a few minutes.
All right, Allison, thank you. Well, the Regional Health District confirmed that someone found a bat with rabies in Spokane County.
Yeah, a person reportedly said they had been exposed to the bat, so they brought it in for testing. It's the first bat to test positive in Spokane County this year and the 10th in the state. The person exposed to the bat is receiving treatment. Rabies, of course, is a potentially deadly virus that impacts the nervous system.
Well, still ahead, the topic of gun safety is back following the deadly shooting at a middle school in Georgia. What both presidential candidates say needs to change to prevent more kids from being killed in our schools. Next on 4 News Now at 6.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. All first responders, firefighters, police, and hospital workers receive free fair admission. Wednesday, September 11th for Heroes Day. Compliments of Carpet Barn. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we have some of the best inventory we've had in years. Our lots are packed full of every make and model. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with a 1-year, 15,000-mile maintenance plan, making it a great time to visit Findlay.
Shopping online for a Purple mattress? We get it. With Purple's unique Gel Flex grid and multiple foam layers, you'll experience effortless sleep. It's motion adaptive, temperature balanced, pressure relieving, and ultra supportive. But which Purple mattress is right for you? Come to Denver Mattress and test for yourself. During Purple's Labor Day sale, save up to $1,000 on mattress and base bundles and get an instant gift. Shop Purple at Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
Stay ahead of your moderate to severe eczema and show off clearer skin and less itch with Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists that helps heal your skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
bigger, brighter, and better than ever. Check in on the new Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. We've just completed a major expansion, adding more amenities to elevate your guest experience to new heights.
So, what are you waiting for?
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a fall home event. Now through September 15th, furnishing a beautiful home doesn't have to cost a bundle. We're pleased to provide you with products that give you decorative freedom in every room of your home. With our sale furniture collections, choosing from leather or plush sofas and recliners in modern colors and design options creates a living room you'll love spending time in. It's easy to transform your space with a wide range of furniture available. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. Animals are the most popular feature at the fair. Meet Bo, Cedar, and all their friends. All 10 days of the fair in the Wheatland Bank Farm Animal Experience. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
Well, around the nation, many questions still remain in Georgia tonight, including why 14-year-old Colt Gray shot and killed 2 of his classmates and 2 teachers.
Now, both presidential candidates are weighing in on what can be done to prevent future tragedies. CNN's Julia Benbrook explains.
This school shooting is pushing the topic of gun safety back to the forefront on the campaign trail. While the Democratic ticket is making the case for stricter gun safety legislation, the Republican ticket is suggesting the focus should be on tighter security in schools.
While speaking to a crowd shortly after the deadly school shooting in Georgia this week, Vice President Kamala Harris issued a call to action against gun violence.
We've got to stop it. And we have to end this epidemic of gun violence in our country once and for all. You know, it doesn't have to be this way.
On the campaign trail, Harris's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, spoke on some of the potential changes he'd like to see.
You no longer get to put out your thoughts and prayers when you can do things like we did in Minnesota, having background checks, having red flag laws, and moving towards a ban on these types of weapons.
Former President Donald Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, says he doesn't believe stricter gun laws will solve the problem.
You've got some states with very strict gun laws, and you've got some states that don't have strict gun laws at all, and the states with strict gun laws, they have a lot of school shootings.
Instead, Vance is making the case for tighter security in schools.
I don't like this. I don't like to admit this. I don't like that this is a fact of life. But if you are a psycho and you want to make headlines, you realize that our schools are soft targets. And we have got to bolster security at our schools.
According to a CNN analysis, the shooting is at least the 45th school shooting in 2024. Of the school shootings this year, 32 have been reported on K-12 campuses and 13 on university and college campuses.
Data published by Everytown for Gun Safety shows that Georgia has some of the weakest gun laws in the country. In 2022, the state repealed its last foundational policy by passing permitless carry legislation. The group also found that gun violence rates are generally higher in states with looser laws. Reporting at the White House, I'm Julia Benbrook.
Well, on Tuesday, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump will go head-to-head on the debate stage in Philadelphia. You can watch it right here on ABC starting at 5 o'clock. Then stick around for a special edition of 4 News Now, where we will break down each of the candidates' performances. Still ahead. Well, this weekend marks 50 years since Evel Knievel tried to jump the Snake River Canyon. We'll introduce you to one of the Daredevil's friends here in Spokane who has turned his home into a museum of memorabilia.
And concerns over relocating an addiction recovery center to East Spokane. Why some say it will only create trouble for families in the Chief Gary Park neighborhood. Next on 4 News Now at 6:30.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Shop consigned furniture and jewelry first for new, consigned, and even one-of-a-kind pieces. New shipments coming in every day. Save up to 70% off retail. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consigned furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
At Parker Auto Credit, we believe in second chances and can help you get behind the wheel, regardless of your credit history.
From the moment you walk through our doors, our team is committed to ensuring your experience is seamless and stress-free, guiding you through the application process every step of the way.
Don't let bad credit hold you back. Visit ParkerAutoCredit.com or stop by our showroom in Coeur d'Alene and let us help you get the car you deserve while building a brighter credit future.
We are bringing caring for the person who is dying back into their own family.
It's all about the person that's leaving this world, but it's equally about family.
With the necessary supports to assure their comfort, symptom management, and accompaniment as they walk through those final days that for many can be very scary. With caring support can really be the fullness of living as a person dies.
It's Coeur d'Alene Casino's Core Stars Entertainment Series. I love you. Parmalee, one of country's most undeniable hit makers. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, September 12th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com to buy your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
Fred's Appliance Clearance Centers are your one-stop shop for top-quality appliances at unbeatable prices. Top brand closeouts, factory blems, open box, and distressed inventory arrive daily. Take advantage of incredible discounts with savings you won't find anywhere else. Hurry in with Fred's Clearance Center's huge selection of heavily discounted name brand appliances. The inventory moves fast. For the best deals on appliances in Spokane, see either of Fred's Clearance Centers today.
Shop Consign Furniture and Jewelry first for new, consigned, and even one-of-a-kind pieces. New shipments coming in every day. Save up to 70% off retail. If you don't see the price you like, make us an offer.
Consign Furniture. Easy way to sell, smart way to buy.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
All right, welcome back. An addiction recovery center is looking to relocate out of downtown and into an East Spokane neighborhood.
Compassionate Addiction Treatment, or CAT, is working with the city to move away from Division and into the Chief Gary Park neighborhood. Jordan Smith explains the concerns and the pushback from the neighborhood.
Well, just walking around the Napa Trent area, these signs are pretty impossible to miss. They're plugged into just about every local business nearby. You can see these signs stretching down the sidewalk, over here, across the street here. They're all designed towards keeping CAT away from relocating their business down the street.
It's not that we don't want to help. It's just we are very concerned about what's going to happen with our neighborhood.
Businesses like Spokanimal, Boughton Construction, and a list of others are wary in welcoming CAT to the neighborhood. The Addiction Treatment Center is slated to take over this building, which was formerly home to a shelter operated by Jules Helping Hands. Some feel like the neighborhood is already overburdened. In the Chief Gary Park neighborhood alone, there are several homeless service providers, including TRAC, Family Promise, and the Union Gospel Mission, to name a few. Neighbors hear another resource is coming to the area, and they're asking, why not spread the wealth to a different neighborhood?
Everyone's going to say that. Not in my neighborhood. We're worried. We're worried. We feel like we already have a lot of services in our neighborhood. We need to make it a little bit more fair, right? We need to spread it out a little bit more.
CAT is not a shelter. It's a licensed behavioral health resource designed for those struggling with addiction, who often get conflated with people experiencing homelessness. We did ask why this location was selected. The city says it was one of several buildings being considered, but this particular building checked all the boxes that they were looking for, including a relatively private front area and courtyard for patients to unwind in. The CAT facility will have 16 sobering beds and outpatient services for up to 45 behavioral health patients. In a statement to 4 News Now, CAT says, quote, the new facility will be better suited for our trauma-informed approach to serving vulnerable populations. Later writing, we are your neighbor, we are your partner, we all belong here. We're told CAT should move into this location sometime in October. For 4 News Now, I'm Jordan Smith.
Well, let's send it over now to Allison Martinez and for Chris Crocker tonight, tracking the heat as a lot of people are headed out to high school football tonight.
That's right. Happy Friday. We're taking a live look over the Veterans Memorial Arena where we have a concert, but next door we have One Spokane Stadium where plenty of football fans are out there. 92 degrees right now. You can see how busy it is down there. Now for our current temperatures, if you're heading out the door to start your Friday, we're right around 90 degrees, 92 in Spokane, 90 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 79 degrees in Sandpoint, and warmer at 94 degrees in Ritzville. Now, for that Football Friday, here are the temperatures you can expect. I know there are still more games to come tonight, so around 7 p.m. we're looking at 89 degrees. We're continuing to see that haze. We've seen it all day today, and we'll see it through the rest of this weekend. At 9 p.m. we'll be at 77, and then by 11 we'll be at 72. So I would say a jacket isn't necessary with the heat that we're expecting tonight as you head out. For our overnight lows, we're right around 60 degrees, so we have a little bit of some hope for catching some cooler conditions. If you want to open up the windows overnight, 60 degrees in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. 49 is your low in Sandpoint. Same for Colville. 61 degrees in Ritzville and 58 degrees in Pullman. We're going to go hour by hour to plan out your day tomorrow. If you are going to brave the heat, you're going to want to make sure you bring plenty of water with you and, of course, take breaks in the shade or in the air conditioning and check out those cooling centers. If you don't have access to that, we'll be at 65 degrees at 8 a.m. Great time to take the dog out for a walk, do a morning jog, anything like that. We're in the 70s around 9 a.m. 10 a.m. we'll be at 76. And then for the afternoon, we're hitting 89 at 1 p.m. and heating up near our high of 96 degrees at 3, 97 degrees at 4 p.m. And we're expecting those hazy skies all throughout the day. We'll tell you what you can expect in the next days to come, coming up in your First Alert forecast.
All right, Allison, thank you. Well, it might be hard to imagine with these hot days we've been experiencing, but winter will be here before we know it. The cold season can be a struggle for some who don't have the proper clothes to weather Spokane's frigid temperatures. Mary Sheridan is here in studio now to tell us more about a nonprofit with a goal to keep people warm this winter.
That's right, Derek. SNAP Spokane is inviting the community to bring donations of warm clothing to their second annual pajama party next Saturday. It's all going to happen on the patio at Brick West Brewing in downtown Spokane. Besides collecting warm clothing items like hats, gloves, and socks for the community, there will be food, face painting, and a petting zoo. SNAP is raffling off tons of prizes, including toys, games, Scarywood tickets, and a getaway to Mirabeau Park. Nicole Bishop from the nonprofit says it's going to be the best kind of pandemonium.
Encourage people to show up in their pajamas the day of the event. It's supposed to be a fun, cozy, family-friendly event that we really think garners community, collectiveness, and it's a really great way to support your neighbors while having a great time.
This is the second time SNAP is partnering with Brick West to bring this event to life. Bill Powers from the Spokane Brewery says this is one of his favorite events of the year.
I feel like we're really lucky with the space that we have here right in downtown Spokane to have this amazing patio area that's just sort of built for community events and engagement.
And through events like these, SNAP has been able to support over 50,000 neighbors in just the last year. And the details for this free event will be up on our website, including what items you can donate and exactly what activities are in store for partygoers. In studio tonight, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.
All right, Mary, thank you. There are only a few more 5th Street farmers markets left this year in downtown Coeur d'Alene, but now the City Council is changing some of the rules.
Yeah, it's launching a new pilot program that will allow people to have open containers of beer and wine at the farmers market. Derek Strom has all the details on how this program will work.
People have mixed opinions regarding the city of Coeur d'Alene allowing people to have open containers of alcohol at the downtown farmers market. Some people think it could be dangerous. Other people think that it could be a good thing for downtown.
The 5th Street Farmers Market only runs through September 25th, meaning there's only 3 more each Wednesday from 4 to 7 for people to enjoy the new pilot program for open alcohol containers. This program will only be allowed where the streets are blocked off for the farmers market, and you won't be able to take your drink outside of that area.
It's a party town, particularly in the evenings, you know, and people are drinking, walking up and down. I come here pretty frequently, and I don't see issues.
The Coeur d'Alene City Council approved the pilot program at its September 3rd meeting, and the program will run for the next 90 days. The City Council plans to reevaluate the program once it's over to see if it's worth implementing for next year. Municipal Services Director Renata McLeod says police and fire are ready to provide extra security at the farmers market, but one city councilor voted no because of the impact the program could have on police resources.
As we've heard, our police and fire, we've got very limited resources. They're stretched for different things, and so anyway, I'll be a no vote again.
Some people in downtown Coeur d'Alene believe this new program could lead to more people drinking excessively and causing safety issues for people at the farmers market and police. But many say the vast majority of people will be responsible and they don't expect to see any significant issues with the farmers market.
I feel like most people are kind of responsible with their drinking, and they're going to conduct themselves appropriately. It's obviously, if you have some of those amazing food at the farmers market, a beer is going to complement it. So.
In Coeur d'Alene, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, still ahead, a look back at Evel Knievel's attempt to jump the Snake River Canyon that captivated millions ahead of its 50th anniversary. That's next on 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by UFCW Local 3000.
Huddle up for big wins at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. We're kicking off September with your chance to win up to $5,000 cash every Saturday. 56 Sun Club members will score a touchdown with a chance to win big. Elevate your game at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
For generations, hardworking people have relied on Ford F-Series trucks, making them America's best-selling trucks 47 years straight. Introducing the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Ford Super Duty, the 2024 North American Truck of the Year. This is the next generation of built Ford tough. See your Ford dealer today and celebrate leadership with special offers on Ford F-Series.
Elevate your game at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. Our expanded gaming floor now features over 900 of your favorite slots, plus all new table games. Only at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. You just win here.
Next ET. The juice is loose. Before you catch the sequel,
Who's Beetlejuice?
our ET Vault Unlocked throws it back to the set of the original. I'm Beetlejuice. Next ET.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Entertainment Tonight at 7:30.
Hello? You gotta get your story straight. What an idiot. Get it through your noodle. Don't give a rat's behind. That's baloney.
A new era begins.
And I'm just getting started.
Judy Justice premieres Monday at a special time.
He is considered one of the most well-known, death-defying daredevils across the globe. Evel Knievel's famous Snake River Canyon leap will be remembered this weekend.
It's been 50 years since he was lowered into the rocket-powered sky cycle in a televised attempt that was viewed by millions. One man in Spokane shared his memories with us and what he calls a home museum of memorabilia.
My name is Evel Knievel. I'm a professional daredevil.
I met him after his jumping days.
Daredevil Evel Knievel's Snake River Canyon jump, September 8th, 1974.
So what I had done was got a picture of the Snake River Canyon.
This Sunday marks the 50th anniversary of the famous televised event.
This is the 25th anniversary.
Tracy Castle remembers it well.
Everything here is signed. My brother told me that he was working at Kaiser Aluminum and they stopped production, the whole line of production, to watch the jump. He went into a total blackout and read out. And so he was lucky to survive that.
Tracy met the legendary stunt performer in the 80s, and the pair became business partners and friends.
He would stop into Spokane and probably once or twice a year, and he'd visit with a lot of his old friends and talk story. I developed a little bit of a museum in my house. Lunch boxes.
Tracy says over the years he has collected a little bit of everything he had signed by Evel Knievel, and even created a museum in his house.
Everywhere we went, people would recognize him and want to shake his hand. And Evel also wanted to shake their hand and greet them because he loved the limelight.
Fond memories of a daredevil recognized around the world with ties right here in the Inland Northwest.
He loved being around people.
Kirsten O'Connor, 4 News Now.
It's really hard to explain how big of a deal Evel Knievel was back in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, but I mean, if anyone knows it, it's someone like him who's been collecting for so many years and really wants everybody to just take a moment on Sunday, maybe rewatch that. It was so close to us here in the Inland Northwest.
No doubt. All right, it is Friday night, which means lots of high school football teams are in action. While our sports team is headed to several games around the Inland Northwest, they also have special coverage for 2 teams tonight.
Yeah, this week's Game of the Week, Ridgeline and Gonzaga Prep. Sydney Berger is live there. So, Sydney, we're just very close to kickoff now. How's it feeling?
Yes. Just about 20 minutes or so from kickoff. I'm still at Ridgeline High School right in Liberty Lake, where we're again seeing G-Prep and Ridgeline take the field tonight for their season opener. And I'll show you what's going on tonight. The stands are already getting packed. The band has gotten in their spot. Fans are getting into their seats. This is also probably one of the only games this season where you're going to see so many people in shorts, which it's so great. The sun's going down. It feels nice. It feels like very Friday night lights weather, which is going to be great for these 2 teams. It's a great matchup coming off, again, great seasons last season. G-Prep is probably the favorite here. They won on Ridgeline's home turf last season, and a lot of fans are dressed in all white coming to the visitor side. So it's going to be a great game tonight. I'm going to have the full highlights and all the top plays from this game on our Friday Night Sports Extra show tonight on Nightside, along with all the other games around the Inland Northwest. For now, reporting live at Ridgeline High School, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
Thank you, Sydney. I know those fans are really feeling the heat out there tonight, but there's good news. We have some cooler temperatures coming up very soon in our forecast. I'll let you know how cool things will get coming up in your forecast focus.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. All school employees, private and public, receive free admission all day, Sunday, September 15th. For STCU, free admission for School Employees Day. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
What makes a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle better than an average vehicle?
It starts with longevity. 97% of Subaru vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. Every certified pre-owned Subaru gets a 152-point inspection where anything that doesn't meet our high standards is repaired or replaced.
If you're in the market for a Subaru, don't compromise on quality or affordability. Come see our huge selection of vehicles and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
In Comes Company, the smash hit Broadway musical. Winner of 5 Tony Awards, including Best Revival of a Musical. Company is a hilarious musical masterpiece about life, love, and good company. Critics give it 5 stars, saying yes. It's really that good. Playing September 11th through 15th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
North Idaho Urology, in partnership with Cancer Care Northwest. We specialize in advanced prostate cancer care.
I'm Dr. Aaron Wagner. I'm a radiation oncologist with Cancer Care Northwest. We have quite a few different treatment options for prostate cancer, ranging anywhere from standard radiation and IMRT approaches to SBRT to brachytherapy, a full spectrum of different prostate cancer treatments. We very much try to individualize their treatment plan for them.
Off the clock? And you're relaxing in that old thing?
Come on, a little duct tape,
good to go.
Well, right now, you can score amazing comfort that's built to last with savings up to 50% during the extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Find huge savings on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Or get 60 months no interest. But don't wait. The extended Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
The Spokane Fair is Friday, September 6th to Sunday, September 15th. Everyone 55 and older receives free fair admission all day, September 9th, compliments of U.S. Bank. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
All right, welcome back. Temps are still pretty hot right now, and they're going to be staying that way for a little while.
That's right. Allison Martinez is here with a look at our current temperatures tonight. Allison, we heard Sydney Berger say people are out in shorts at the football game.
Yeah, shorts is definitely a wise choice for today and the next couple of days because we've got some hot temperatures. And if you haven't started your Friday night adventures yet, here's a look at our current temperatures. We're at 92 in Spokane Valley, 90 in Liberty Lake, 92 in Post Falls, 90 in Hayden, and 90 degrees in downtown Spokane. So we're right in that 90-degree range in the Spokane metro area. Now we're going to be taking a look at our heat advisory. This is in place because of those hot temperatures, and it's going to stay in place through Saturday. This is for the entirety of our region here. It's everything that you see in orange, so definitely make sure if you're going to be outside, stay hydrated, take breaks in the air conditioning or the shade. And here you can see we have company with these hot temperatures. Really, the entirety of the West Coast is seeing a heat advisory, even into California, Nevada, and Arizona. We've got an excessive heat warning in place for this weekend. Arizona just broke a major record, 100 days in a row of 100 degrees or more. So we are all feeling the heat this weekend for sure. And in addition to the heat, you may notice some hazy skies. We have some smoke blowing in from fires in Oregon and central Idaho that are impacting our air quality. Right now, we're in the moderate range. Everything you see here in yellow is moderate, though our exception is down near Orofino. We're in the orange, which means sensitive. So definitely take proper precautions and close those windows, especially if you're in that area. For tonight, we have an overnight low of 60 degrees, so a little bit of a break here. We have a clear night and we have light winds. For tomorrow, we'll heat up to 94 degrees. It's going to be hot. We'll continue to see that haze, and we won't be getting relief from those winds either. Those winds will be pretty calm here overall. For our highs around the region, we're at 95 in Coeur d'Alene, 89 in Sandpoint. Over in Washington, we're at 99 degrees in Ritzville and Moses Lake, and 97 degrees in Wenatchee. Do not fear, we have some cooler temperatures coming up here, so if this is not your jam, you will be getting some relief very soon. We'll see temperatures into the lower 70s. This is our temperature trend. We're taking a look to the future here. We're that area shaded in that light gray, that bluish gray here, which tells us that we're trending a little bit cooler. It's been a long time since we've seen this color on our map here, so definitely something to look forward to if you're a fan of those cooler temperatures. Our planning forecast Saturday, tomorrow, 94 degrees is our high. We've got Cougar football Saturday, go Cougs. It's going to be a hot one, but with that night game, you will get a little bit of relief there. Sunday, 94 degrees, hazy skies continuing. And by Monday, we'll look to see a little bit of clearer skies, 88, 80 on Tuesday, and 71 on Wednesday. So that's when things really take a turn here. We even could be seeing some rain. We've got about a 30% chance for rain for Wednesday and a 20% chance for Thursday, 74 degrees, and 75 for Friday. So we've definitely got a little bit of everything in this forecast here. And overnight lows, of course, will provide us some much needed relief this weekend with those hot temperatures. It's a great weekend to head out to the water, get in the river, any of our lakes. Definitely good conditions to do that.
All right, and some wild temperature swings there between the weekend and Wednesday. Well, time is running out for you and your family to experience what's been described as the crown jewel of rail-to-trail conversion.
Derek, I know you're a big fan. The Route of the Hiawatha will be closing for the season next Sunday. Let's go for a ride now on the Air 4 drone over the Route of the Hiawatha.
Welcome to the Hiawatha. The Hiawatha is America's most scenic rails to trails conversion. You've got condensed into a 15-mile, mostly downhill path. You've got 7 sky-high trestles, 10 tunnels, 9 of the tunnels which you ride through. And the first one, which you see here, is the Taft Tunnel. It's 1.661 miles long, and it is dark. Some of the tunnels are curved. Most of them are straight. Some of them are reinforced with cement, and others are just naturally left the way they were chipped out of the earth.
In St. Louis, we do a lot of bike riding on rails to trails, but let me just say, there's nothing like this there. It was terrific between the tunnels and the trestles. Wow. We rode this about 17 years ago, so not long after it opened. So we wanted to come back.
Well, I think some of the history is what I find really interesting, and the scenic beauty. So when you get up on top of Kelly Creek Trestle, which is the longest trestle, and it's also the highest at 230 feet up, you're able to look way up a valley and know that there was a mill at the far end. They built this railroad back in the day to harvest all the virgin timber that was here. This was known as the most beautiful section of railroad in the country when it was first established back in 1909.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
All right, 9 more days to get out and do it. If you can, here is your look at ABC's primetime lineup as we head to our final timeout.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Hey, Andy here with Brothers Flooring Design, and if you've been looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom and are looking for a company who can pick out what you need, design it, and install it, at Brothers Flooring, we can do it all. I guarantee it.
Adventure, culture, and fine wine await you in the Lewis Clark Valley, less than 2 hours south of Spokane. Tour some of the world's most spectacular wilderness, beauty, and wildlife in Hell's Canyon. Experience the region's rich and diverse culture and history. Savor award-winning Lewis Clark Valley wines and delicious culinary creations from a variety of local wineries and fine dining establishments. Go to visitlewisclarkvalley.com and plan your destination getaway today.
My name's Morgan Guillory. I'm a single mom with an IQ north of 160. Helping the cops solve a murder is literally the easiest part of my day.
I see you brought your child with you to a crime scene.
Got a dead body. Gotta go.
It's Coeur d'Alene Casino's Core Stars Entertainment Series. I love you too. Harmony, one of country's most undeniable hit makers. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, September 12th. Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com to buy your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
It's a new season of Live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekdays at 9 a.m.
One more live look at One Spokane Stadium, where the season opener between Cheney and Lewis and Clark High Schools is coming to an end there. Oof. It's exciting.
Looks like somebody's driving for a touchdown. It's the first of 2 games happening at the stadium tonight, with Ferris taking on Shadle Park High School at 8 o'clock. My son Dylan making his varsity debut for the Saxons tonight. Kind of excited about it. And be sure to join us for 4 News Now Nightside at 11, where our sports team will have highlights from those games and many more happening across our region.
It is a hot one today, and over the next couple of days, we've got temperatures in the 90s this weekend, a heat advisory in place, water, sunscreen, are all necessities this weekend.
All of the above.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you for Friday Night Sports Extra.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News